Try to see?
Yeah.
Here is the mouth. 32 teeth. Digestion starts in the mouth, right?
Yes.
We have our salivary glands. Here's one. Here's the submandibular under here, right? They release amylase and lipase. If we chew enough, this is our tongue, right? We swallow down into our esophagus. It is a bolus. Once it leaves the mouth and enters the esophagus. This is the location of the cardioesophageal sphincter. It is called cardio, not because it has anything to do with the heart. The top part of your stomach is the cardia. The bottom part, or the end, the distal end, is called the pylorus. That's why we have this pyloric sphincter. Okay? Here we are in the stomach. We have the lesser curvature, the greater curvature. Okay? This is the rugae. This becomes distended when we fill our stomach up. Now, what sits right here? That helps us breathe. That's why it's difficult to breathe when you get full, because the stomach pushes. Your diaphragm cannot contract as well, right? So when you're full, it's difficult for you to take a big deep breath.
Because it hurts.
Okay, so here's our stomach. The chief cells release the hydrochloric acid, the pepsin, which becomes, the pepsinogen, which becomes the pepsin.
The Pepsi and gin.
Okay, and the muscles we talked about on the stomach. Got longitudinal, you got the oblique, you got the horizontal. They all squeeze the food. It passes through the pyloric sphincter into the duodenum. This is the first part of your small intestine. Here is our pancreas. Pancreatic duct joins the common bile duct and dumps bile from the gallbladder, lipase, amylase, nuclease, and bicarbonate from the pancreas. Here in the duodenum. Duodenum passes into the jejunum. Now, on the test, who knows where the jejunum is exactly? The duodenum so many feet, the jejunum so many feet. All you see is duodenum, and you see the ileum right here. That's all I expect you to know. But what I do expect you to know, if I ask you, what are the three parts of the small intestine? Duodenum, jejunum, ileum. Okay? To identify on the model, you better know this is the duodenum. You better know this is the ileum.
You getting it?
Okay? Here is our ileocecal valve. Here's our ileum. Here's our cecum, right here.
The valves in between them?
Ileocecal valve. See this narrow place? Here's our appendix. Passes into the cecum, up the ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon. The sigmoid turns back and then comes back to the front. This is sigmoid. This is rectum. And do not put Dr. Burke for that. Rectum. Here is your inner anal sphincter. This is your anus, this only, and that's your winker.
Oh, that's the winker.
Winks at you, right?
I guess so, the splitting.
The inner anal sphincter is controlled involuntarily. It gives us the urge to defecate. Outer is controlled voluntarily most of the time.
We're trying to hold it.
Right. Okay.
What's that?
Hey, in the
One
right
second.
here, where the
Duodenum.
yeah, okay, meets the pancreas. There's a little thing. Is there something there? No, nothing. That's
Did I
just
say
wrong.
anything?
I know. I'm just asking.
No.
Okay, good. Thank you.
This is your spleen. Right? It's your liver. Liver has the gallbladder underneath it. The liver has 4 lobes.
Right lobe, left lobe.
The little lobe is the left lobe. Little is left. Right is big. Right? Now what is this big blue vessel?
Your vena cava?
Inferior vena cava. Which one? Which lobe?
I just want to see the blue.
Right.
Which lobe?
Left. Inferior vena cava.
This purple thing is the hepatic portal vein. What happens, all of the veins from the small and large intestine, the stomach, all come into the hepatic portal vein. It goes through the liver, all this mass of vein, the blue and purple. It goes through the liver to be detoxed, bad stuff taken out, bacteria and whatnot, and it puts the goods, keeps the good stuff, and it enters into the inferior vena cava and then out to the body, back to the heart and out to the body. Okay? So the liver is our detoxer. Purple, hepatic portal vein, inferior vena cava. Okay? What's the lobe right here by the inferior vena cava?
Quadrant?
Quadrant.
Yeah. Something like
Cadet.
that.
Oh, I didn't put that.
Something with the Q, huh?
It starts with a C. Cadet.
Is it
Caudate.
Caudate.
Cardate?
Caudate is tail. What is this one?
That's
That looks
right.
like a
That's
big
the Q
square.
one.
Quadrant.
Quadrangle, quadrate. Right?
Quadrant.
Where is it at?
Quadrate. It's like
Okay.
a quadrangle.
Because it's GQ right by the gallbladder.
Right by
There
the
you go.
GQ. There you go.
This caudate, little tail, by the inferior vena cava. So you got left is little, right is biggest. Caudate, little tail, quadrate by the GQ. What he
By
said?
the gallbladder.
Okay.
Yeah.
See it? Everybody see it? So you know the four lobes, you know inferior vena cava, you know hepatic portal vein, you know gallbladder. Liver makes, gallbladder stores. Because you still make bile even if you don't have one of these babies. Because you still eat fat, right?
Liver made gallbladder store.
Okay? And what does bile do?
Come out you.
Breaks down.
Breaks
It
down
help break
fats.
down
Yeah.
fat.
Oh,
Yeah.
excuse me.
Makes big molecules into little molecules. Okay? Called emulsification.
Hips. Here, I'm gonna put my hand right here.
Question. Got a question?
Do I look like I have a question?
I gotta get to it
Give
first.
me the